NBA fans, welcome back. Sixers fans, welcome back. We got some news today. All right, it's today's a day to be alive. All right, yesterday was my birthday. It's like the NBA gods knew that or something. You know, they were like, let me bless Greg real quick with what he wants. A day late, but you know what? I'll take it. All right, at least a gift is a gift. Throw me Daryl Morey to the Sixers. All right. Now, originally when Daryl Morey was like, he steps down from Houston, everyone was like, oh, he wants to spend more time with his family. Yeah. Actually, a.k.a. he's trying to spend time looking for homes in Philadelphia because he's coming home, baby. I don't know where he's from, but he's coming home. Come home, Daryl Morey. Come to where you need to be. In my recent videos, I've been talking like I'm stan Daryl Morey. I love Daryl Morey. I think he's so underrated. I think he's a top 5 GM in the league without question, right? And I was saying in my previous videos, like, oh man, how cool would it be, like, if the Sixers could get him? Like, obviously we weren't gonna like put him as our GM. We have Elton Brand, and for some reason we have so much confidence in the guy. But president of basketball operations, that's even better. That is even better. And as a Sixers fan, I am excited. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm joyant. I think I made that word up. I think I'm just a lot of emotions, and they're all good. More because of the fact that the Sixers have been just so good the past couple weeks. We have a direction for the first time ever in my lifetime. We have a direction. We know where we want to go, and we're actually like achieving it with good moves and important moves. They're front office moves, and we've never done that. The Colangelos were terrible. Sam Hinkie was awesome, but like there's a level of professionalism that the Philadelphia 76ers have right now that they've never had before in my life, and that's really exciting. And first and foremost, I just want to let everyone know I called this because I said the Sixers need and want and should go out and get Daryl Morey and place him somewhere into the office, right? Now, I didn't think he was going to take something, different, but president of basketball operations is a bigger job than the GM, They have the final say. They have the first word over everything. The GM is second hand to that, which is awesome. Now, Daryl Morey receives a lot of shit in his career for being different, but you need to give Daryl Morey credit because that man will go out and make a change instantly if he thinks that's what takes his team to the next level, and he does that, and he's achieved that, and he's been so good. I mean, he was Executive of the Year 2018 with the Rockets team that should have won, obviously Chris Paul going down, but still that team was nice. That team was really good. He built a team to beat the Warriors at what the Warriors did. And if Chris Paul wasn't made of glass, maybe he would have achieved it, and this is a totally different narrative. But I love Daryl Morey. He's ballsy, and we don't have that, We have a cowardice GM who threw out $100+ million of a backup center, which is not a good move. He overpaid Tobias Harris a shit ton of money, which I like Tobias Harris, but it's not the move, I think he did it because he was scared, But Daryl Morey's not like that. Daryl Morey has a plan, a direction, and he's going to do what he wants to do. And Philadelphia threw him the keys to the car, and I'm on board. Throw me in the passenger seat, Make that a stick shift. Let him manual his way up to the NBA Finals. Because right now we got Doc Rivers, who I love. I think he's a top 7-6 coach in the NBA. We have Dave Yeager, who is a good coach as an assistant, especially, who knows how to play with two bigs, just if we have to fall into that hole, The Sixers just signed, Dan Burke and Sam Cassell. Now, I don't really know much about Dan Burke, but I think the Embiid trolling thing of him was hilarious. So, hey. And apparently he's like a defensive guru for Indiana. So, I'm cool with that. We need to add some defense, since our defense was atrocious last year, and we have crazy untapped deep potential. Sam Cassell, dude literally looks like E.T. He's a Martian. And he's the ugliest dude I've ever seen in my life. Ugliest dude of all time. But what he was an NBA guard, right? I'm pretty sure he was an all-star at one point. Ben Simmons. Teach Ben how to shoot. Teach Ben how to shoot, Sam. Make that your sole job, Go right at it. Go right at Ben Simmons and just mentor that man to be an offensive guru, an offensive stud. I think that's awesome. Sam Cassell, I'm pretty sure he was on the Clippers staff with Doc Rivers last year. So, I'm here for that. I don't really know Peter Dinwiddie that much. The Indiana Pacers have a pretty good history of moves in the past couple years under Dinwiddie. I think it was since 2017, I want to say. They've done really good, signs, everything. Even that Oladipo-Sabonis trade was a freaking steal for Paul George at the time. He's good. I like him from what I know. Obviously, I'm a little biased right now, but more than anything, man, this Daryl Morey trade sign is awesome. It is so good. It just means that we're moving in the right direction. Now, Daryl Morey's been criticized because of just the way the small ball was. You know, people don't like it. People don't like the difference that he had. But I don't know how much of it was also D'Antoni's idea with the whole 7 seconds or less pace. So, uh, I don't know how much you can really blame on that. But I love Daryl Morey's trade for James Harden. First of all, what, you got rid of Kevin Martin, 2 first rounders, and what was it? It was another scrub for James Harden, like 3 other players. Who have ended up being nothing. But that was one of the greatest trades of all time, right? James Harden is a perennial MVP candidate. He's one of the best offensive players of all time. I think he's modern day Allen Iverson, kind of, except just the 3-point version of it. Daryl Morey is not afraid to make a move, and I respect that. That's what the Sixers need more than anything in this world, is a man that's not afraid to believe and do what he believes in. And the only thing I'm thinking right now is, how does this affect Elton Brand, right? Because everyone has had their confidence on Brand, even, Doc Rivers, Ben Simmons, Embiid. Everyone has vowed that, they want Elton in management. But my thing is, like, we're kind of moving every piece around him in and out. We're doing our own thing. We got people above him coming in. Elton Brand's definitely not going to be the man in charge right now. He's definitely, man number 2. And it's interesting to think, because it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing with Elton? Is this like a way to get Elton to resign, instead of firing the guy, or is it he's just going to be kind of like a public figure, just the GM head, but not really making the moves? Because I don't think people are happy with how he performed last offseason. Fairly so. They have the right to think that. He just didn't do well. So, it's interesting to see what happens to Elton Brand. I think he stays, but I also think it's unfair to think that we're going to trade Ben Simmons or Embiid immediately now. It makes me a little scared, kind of. I'm not going to lie about Ben Simmons, but I still don't think we're going to move him. I don't think it's fair to just throw Daryl Morey into the idea of small ball and just constant 3-point shooting. I think that was more D'Antoni than it was Daryl Morey. I'm not going to lie, I think there's some blame to put on Daryl Morey on that idea, but Daryl Morey's not afraid to get pieces that he thinks that fit, and that's what we need right now, right? That's what we need, and I'm excited. I'm just excited because I love Daryl Morey. I think he's an unbelievable basketball mind. I think he's analytical. I think he's just perfect on understanding what is needed on a basketball court in order to make the best team possible for that era and that period, and I'm here for it, man. I love it. This is a rushed video, probably, you can tell, but I'm an excited Sixers fan, and more than anything, it feels good to be an excited Sixers fan, because it doesn't happen often. It hasn't happened often, but this offseason has been one better move after the other. From the moment we signed Doc Rivers, we were patient hiring a coach. We didn't just rush into hiring the first coach available. Thank God we didn't hire Ty Lue, and thank God we didn't hire other people who people thought were good fits. We took our time with the head coach, and from our head coach, we started building a staff. We started building a staff that has confidence, that has credibility, that is just good at what they do, and knows how to win a game. And I think more than anything, this offseason is going to be a crazy change. With Daryl Morey as the head right now, there's no way we go into the next season with the same roster that we have. Whether that's good or bad, it's time will tell. But it's going to be a totally different team, which is just exciting, which is just going to be exciting. I like off seasons. Off seasons are fun. Trades are fun. Draft is fun. So, hey, Daryl Morey, if I had my keys in my pocket, I would give them to you. Take my wallet, dude. All of my faith is in you. Please don't let me down, because I will cry every day. People, I love you. Daryl Morey, I love you the most. Peace out.